All right, we are checking out the wall fan. These are the operating instructions. This does come with the hardware that you will need. Some tools that you would benefit from to assist your installation would certainly be a Phillips screwdriver and a drill. So this provides the instructions. As you can see, it's very text heavy. There really aren't a lot of diagrams. There is this diagram here which talks about assembly, but I will say I recommend checking out the video on the program or the product listing. I found that to be very helpful in clarifying some of the directions. And that's it. It gives some cleaning and maintenance for you to check out. It also comes with a remote control. More and more fans are coming with remote controls, which is pretty handy. And I believe I read you can also use an app on your phone. I'm not a big app person, so I'm not going to do that. So let's check out the fan itself. So I've got this up here in an old garage space that is not very lovely, but it is useful. And so I spent some time out here and it gets pretty hot. So I put this up a little higher. You can adjust the angle of the fan, and it does oscillate, which means goes from side to side. So let's turn this on, and you can see the fan comes on, and it's pretty quiet, other than hearing some like wind velocity type noises. Definitely kicks out some decent wind, and that is on the highest speed. So we can hit this again to go back to the lowest, which still is pretty decent. When I first turned this on, I thought the lowest speed was the highest. So it definitely has some power. You can see it oscillating when we hit this OSC, which stands for oscillate. If I want to turn that off, I just hit that again and that locks the fan in place. To take this on and off of the wall, you would just lift the unit, of course, when it's off. And then there's a bracket that it sits on. It's pretty simple installation. I will say the assembly again. I would watch the video. There's a couple parts that are included to keep the fan parts together, but aren't a part of the assembly. I saw a couple reviews that made me wonder if folks didn't know what to do with those parts. But this is plugged into a wall. Again, this is not a beautiful space that I'm in, but it's for work. So it plugs into a wall, so I hung this a little higher within reach, and when I don't need this, I can unplug it and just wrap the cord up there. And let's go through one more time. Some oscillating. Let's kick that speed up one more time. Nice breeze, guys. Definitely will make it easier to clean out the garage or wherever you'd like to put it. It's nice enough looking, and it comes in different colors, so you could certainly use this inside a nicer space, especially if you don't have a lot of floor space. So far, I recommend this, guys. Check it out if you're feeling a little too hot. This will keep you cool.